goodness. Just got done with work. And of course, I'm touching my face. Ugh. Um, it's really irritating working right now. Not because I don't want to work, but because it's literally virus suicide. I get it. Grocery stores need to stay open for necessities, which Target, is it a necessity? I mean, we have groceries, but like we have like 10 aisles of groceries, which is a lot, but and cleaning and whatnot, but is it really a necessity? I feel like every time you come to work, this incubation period for people that work at retail means nothing. Because let's say you don't get sick today, or you don't catch anything, and tomorrow you come back, well, that 14-day period that you may have a chance of getting, it doesn't mean a thing. And is, it's very, very creepy, you know? I don't know why I said creepy. Anyways, I just touched my nose again. Ugh. Why can't I go the whole shift without touching my face, and then I get off work and I start touching my face? I don't get it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I've done the best I can to stay as informed as possible. Watching the news, listening to podcasts, and practicing great hygiene, washing my hands every 15, 20 minutes, cleaning my register in between guests, doing all that really well. And yet, we're so exposed out here. Retail in general is exposed, and it's scary coming to work thinking that today could be the day that I, catch the coronavirus, and I won't know for at max 2 weeks, and at the very least 5 days. And if I don't get it today, or I don't catch it today, and it's been 5 days, and I go to work that fifth day and I don't find any symptoms, and then I go that day and it starts all over again. It's scary, man. It really is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not freaking out about it. I'm calm, I'm collected, doing everything I can. Because in the end, if I get sick, I get sick because there's nothing I can do. The only 4 things that I do is go to work, then go home. That's technically one thing. And then I do groceries when I have to. And then I take the dog outside. And then I every Sunday I go to our pastor's house to do the live stream, because our church decided against a long time ago that they weren't going to buy a building. They were just going to share a space with another place, and they decided to share a space, auditorium, with a school, so they could just do their services in an auditorium every Sunday since there's no school. Well, the school was deemed, you can't come to school, or shutting down the schools, and so that left the church with nowhere to go. So for now, we are live streaming from the house, the pastor's house, and I'm just helping, doing the tech for that every Sunday. As long as I feel good, I'm not, I'll be fine. But if I have any hint of being sick, I won't go. But that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm around a few people, not a lot, so it's within that limit that they want you to have it with people. So I'm doing everything I can. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not. I'm not going out and hanging out at places. Not that you can anymore, but as of right now, Phoenix is not on lockdown. Neither is Arizona, from my understanding. The only thing that's really on lockdown are restaurants and bars, and you can get takeout or delivery, but there's no dining in. I think eventually there'll be a lockdown here, but for whatever reason, not yet. It's getting better though. People are not coming in droves as much anymore. Um, you can tell people are starting to listen, I think, a little bit, so that's good. I pray for everyone. And the thing about it is, too, keep in mind that I, even though I'm young and even though I'm healthy, there's no guarantee that just because you're healthy and young doesn't you can't take that for granted. The assumption everyone has is, well, if you're young and healthy, you won't have to worry about the virus. And that's actually far from the truth. There have been young people that are healthy, perfectly healthy, that have died from this. Um, Not a lot, but I mean, the odds of you getting really, really sick when you're young and healthy from this virus is very low. The numbers, the statistics say if you're young, you're probably going to recover. You're going to have a few. You'll have a few, symptoms, and mild symptoms, and then you'll recover pretty quickly. Recovery rate is very high for young people with no underlying things and age. But people that are 60 years old and above are the ones that are at risk with underlying health issues and any other thing that might uh, ramp up that virus in that person's body. Um, I worry about Cassie's mom because she's smoked most of her life, and so her lungs are pretty much shot. She found out about a year and a half ago, and so if she were to get this virus, it would not be good. It could be very, very scary for her. Luckily, she's working from home 3 days a week in Minnesota. Her mom, so they're letting her work from home for now. I think 3 or 4 days a week. It should be against the law for people that have underlying things to have to go to work. And I think it's wrong what they're doing to her mom in Minnesota. Making her still go in like a couple days a week seems silly, especially when she has an underlying health risk. It's dumb. And then I think about my dad. My dad has a pacemaker. Is it pacemaker? Is that the right word? Heart monitor, pacemaker, whatever. My dad has that, and he's 71 years old, and he has a whole bunch of other health problems. His kidneys don't work at 100%. He has a lot of different health issues. And that's scary. That's really scary. So I can't even go see him because, God forbid, I'm carrying it with me at Target when I were to go to visit him, I can't expose him. I can't. So, yeah. And I'm also making sure that I'm doing all the groceries. I'm doing all the errands because I don't want Cassie to get exposed. Now, Cassie, while she doesn't have any major underlying health risks at all, I mean, she does have like fibromyalgia and chronic headaches and whatnot, but she never really gets the flu too much or anything. But you know, she I don't want her to be exposed, so I'm doing the grunt work, going out and getting things done. And you know what? If I get sick doing it, at least I kept her from getting it so much. Now, granted, I go home, I'm still going to expose her because she's around me, but I'm going to try to isolate myself right away. If I were to show symptoms, that's what I would do. And more than likely, both of us would get sick at that point. But I just don't want her to go out if she doesn't have to, because I couldn't forgive myself knowing that I let her go out and shop with all these stupid people that are still out and don't seem to care about others. And why in the heck are people swimming? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know if the coronavirus can live in water, but I don't want to take the risk and find out. Nope, not doing it. So I just don't get it. People are just silly, stupid. I don't get it. Anyway, and then I'm just doing everything I can. Everything I can. Like I said, I'm listening to podcasts every day about it when I can. I'm watching the news, listening to the news, whatever I can do to stay informed. This country was not ready for this at all, and it's a damn shame. It really is. I can't believe that it came to this. It's just so stupid. And I'm pretty angry, really angry. I'm not going to sit here and point fingers because I don't talk politics, and even if I did, that would be a conversation for another day, because it doesn't matter. It's not going to help anything by pointing fingers at whoever is to blame. But I hope once this virus is under control in 6 months, 7 months, or whatever it is, I hope that the United States learned their lesson, and it's a wake-up call. I know that's a cliche thing to say because everyone's saying it. Helps us hopefully wake up, but scary time. Scary time. But again, the biggest thing you can do right now is stay positive, be hopeful, don't freak out, stay calm, cool, and collected, because that's what's going to get you through it. I mean, if you get it, you get it, but you can't be everyone else on the street stocking up and hoarding, and it's not going to help anything. All you can do is what you can do and do the best you can at it. And I've already had the flu this year, and I barely have the flu, so I'm hoping my immune system is strong enough if I were to catch it. And I hope I'm immune to it. I'm not expecting to be immune to it. I know some people are, but that's not my what's the word? I'm not hoping for that at all. I'm expecting to catch it, unfortunately. I hope I don't, but You never know. I've heard that some people are immune to the virus because they have a good immune system. Whether that's actually true or not is another story. I have no idea. It's just speculation. But same thing with like living in Arizona. They say that the virus isn't spreading as fast because of the weather. It's warmer here, so it might help. I don't think it would, but you never know. Summer's around the corner. It's going to get really hot out. Hopefully that helps things. I don't know. But anyways, I hope everyone is playing it safe out there, taking this very seriously. Don't take your life for granted because you're not doing the things you should be doing, like washing your hands and just being healthy. Don't pick your nose, don't pick your butt, don't like do stupid stuff. I it's worrisome. But again, I'm not freaking out about it. I want to vent about it because it's what the heck? It's just a crazy time. A real crazy time. And I'm glad that I'm going through this when I'm young, because at least there's some hope there that, again, if you're young, you have a better chance of recovering from this if you catch it. So there's that. Anyways, I'm done. So thanks for watching and thanks for listening as always, guys. And you guys take care, be safe, practice good hygiene, do everything that the CDC and the health organizations out there that do everything that they tell you to do. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't go to the beach. Don't do stupid stuff. Don't put yourself at risk because you don't think it's a big deal. People are dying. 30,000 deaths in the U.S., I believe, from the last I heard, but it could have gone up from the last time I heard, so who knows. Anyways, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.